The white man.
Oh my god. White men. Goddamn white men. They are the devils of the world. The goddamn white men. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Blue-Eyed Samurai, episode 3. Last time... Oh wait, a little thing that I did. Oh my god, I have blue eyes. Last time, we learned that as Mizu, the blue-eyed samurai, tries to get to Shindo, on the way they get to this town, and they have to kind of wait until the next day because of some festival. Meanwhile, the four fangs caught up to Mizu, and they had a fight. Now, she did manage to kill them all, but she was wounded as well. So she's gonna have to, she's gonna have to recover. And before the guy with the haircut got his honor back, she passed out. And obviously there was no honor in fighting someone who isn't fighting back. So I doubt, they made it seem like he might have swung the sword down at her, but let's be honest, it's a fake out, obviously. Regardless, we left off with Mizu being injured and I would imagine now healing, and the fat guy, I still don't know his name, having won this competition during this festival thing. Supposedly this some sort of shingi or whatever, that whoever gets the shingi gets their wish granted. And his wish was to be the best at something, I think. So I guess we'll see where that goes. Regardless, let's just jump right into episode 3, shall we? Ominous music playing.
Ignore her. Do it quick.
It's only an infant.
No, it doesn't even cry. The child makes no sound. Just look at it. You see? A half-breed. It's hardly human. Killing it is a mercy. Do it already.
I can't.
Oh, coward. I'll do it.
No!
Damn, bro. Okay, so someone saved him.
Take it. Take the devil child and go.
Interesting. Blue-Eye Samurai. Yeah, you're not gonna do it, let's be honest. There's no honor in killing someone who is not fighting back. You will not regain your honor in this way. You and your goddamn haircut.
Get off of my master! What did you do to him?
Not me. Not me. The fangs.
No, the sword! Shit.
Touch him.
Shit, the sword is important.
There's a shrine up the mountain. He'll be safe there.
Okay, at least they took the sword. I wonder, I guess...
No, Mizu. No one can see your face. The bad men will find you. If that door opens, we die.
I'm sure they died, but I was gonna say, like, are they gonna, like, have the bully guy, the childhood bully guy, the haircut guy, become like a, like an ally? I mean, honestly, this is just a little hope that I had, which is they fight, and she kills him, and then she takes the woman for herself, right? And then we have some Yuri. That would look. Yeah, I can't blame a guy for having some fantasies, okay? Like, come on, it is what it is, right? But if they're now gonna do this thing where they're gonna, I guess, like, become friends, then it's unlikely that he's gonna die. I mean, he might later on, but
Dead? Which
one of the 4 fangs is dead?
All of them. All 4 fangs.
Why? So this is the type of thing that I just don't enjoy in terms of like villain characters. Okay, like actually good villains will not just do this. This is just completely unnecessary. In my opinion, in my personal humble opinion, I think villains that know how to use people are so much more like compelling. You know, big bad guys that just kind of like kill the messenger, even though the messenger works for you. It's like, why? Why are you killing them? What's the point of this? Yeah, you're angry, but like, I don't know. You know, it just, it feels stupid to me. You know, like, what's the point of killing that guy? At least to me, it makes the villain seem kind of stupid. Like, to me, I don't see like, oh my god, this guy is so intimidating. Oh my god, he's willing to kill people left and right for no reason. I see, wow, like, this guy is just a fucking big crybaby who can't handle a setback and will immediately kill everyone that works for him. Right? I don't know. It's just not compelling to me. It's like, oh, they're evil for the sake of being evil.
Solve the problem.
Is that an order?
10 years I've waited for this moment. 10 years of planning to make our control of the shogunate absolute. It's right there, on the bed, cheeks parted, waiting. And you want me to gift my attention to some malformed half-breed who's handy with a sword. So, if you might, my dear, dear friend, my trusted partner and clear equal, my right hand and both feet on land, fondest heart, spare a cup of concern towards our purpose, and do it your fucking self.
Prepare a tea ceremony.
Who's this now? No fucking way, bro.
Medicine. It will heal him.
It better. If he dies, you die.
Drink this. See? Useful.
You can barely stand, let alone hold that sword for long. I didn't kill you when I easily could have. Now put that down and sit. I'm nearly finished. It's a contract for a duel. The rematch you owe me, to be registered, legal, and witnessed. Only thing left is the date. I was blind drunk when we fought. I was celebrating my engagement.
Congratulations.
Which is now broken. You cost me my station and my honor. I'll have it all back when I return with your corpse. How long?
2 days.
Make it 3.
If you wanted me dead, you should have struck when you had the chance. The time to kill your enemy is when you can.
There would be no honor in that.
You don't want revenge. You want a party. When I find the men I've set out to kill, I promise you I won't waste a second on ceremony.
Then you are not a samurai at all.
I mean, she's completely correct. It's kind of like when you've sworn to do something, you don't care how you're gonna do it. You don't care to stand on the ceremony. It's like, dude, you have a mission. Nothing's gonna keep you from this mission. I'm gonna kill these people. Like, I don't care who knows. I don't care what's gonna happen to me if I do. I'm going to do it, right? At that point, it's kind of like, it doesn't matter how it happens, they're gonna die.
The first brought your fever down. This one will speed your healing and rebuild your strength. It has vegetables, cod liver, herbs. Oh.
Okay, right, Taigen. That's what it was. I'm gonna write that down.
Master Eiji's broken blade is a good fit for him.
What they don't know is that that blade was created by her. Wait, that who? There's no way this guy already found them. Really? Okay, this is the first time I'm calling some bullshit, okay? This is... we had a whole thing last episode about, like, oh, they were tracking her, and, like, Taigen was like, oh, you left a trail for me, you know, that kind of thing. Where did this guy come from? I really doubt the four fangs were sending correspondence back to fucking Shindo or whatever, saying where they were, right? I'm pretty sure they were hunting on their own, so there's no way they would have known where exactly they were. Not to mention, Taigen literally was like, oh, I take him to this this temple, he'll be safe there. It's like, huh? How did this guy get here? I'm calling some bullshit. Who is this guy? Wait. He doesn't actually. Now that I'm looking, he doesn't look like. Wait, no, it is right. Okay, yeah. For a second, like the weapon seemed similar, but is it the same guy we saw in the bad guy lair? Or is it a different guy?
As I trust you are a man of honor, I hope you can credit the same of me. If you would follow my man Okiyama, he will lead you to a medial place where we can, in common safety, meet for tea. Please accept this gift as a token of sincerity.
Okay, so it is that guy. It is the same guy. How did they know she was there?
From one
okay, whatever.
For your acquaintance, from Heiji Shindo. Whoa, wait. Where are you going?
For tea.
There's no tea. You know that, right? He's leading you to an ambush. Hey, I need you alive. We have a contract, remember? No one gets to kill you but me.
She's not fully healed yet.
No possibility this will be anything other than a trap.
Eiji Shindo will be there. He's a direct line to one of the men I am sworn to kill. Revenge does not hesitate.
The roads are full of danger, child. If we turn back now, your father will never know you left. You can be on your way to Edo.
The real danger's in Edo. I have a precise plan to avoid it. I have 4 days till father calls on me to leave for the wedding. That gives me 2 days to find Taigen. 1 day to make sure he fights his demon samurai, and 1 day to bring him back with his honor restored.
I remember a case when I was a young counsel. An insane monk went around freeing pigs from the farms, believing he was saving them from a cruel prandial fate. The pigs ran into the woods.
Right, yep, and then they died because they didn't know how to live in the wild. Moral of the story is that the thing that you thought was caging you in was also protecting you.
Shock of freedom. Most ended up being ripped to shreds by wolves. The rest starved, and the villagers went hungry that winter. I mean to say, there are only so many paths available to each man and each girl. Fight within your confines, not against them.
I am not out here to learn a lesson.
Yeah, somehow I had a feeling this was gonna happen. A random, like, I don't want to say royalty, but like a random lord's carriage thing. Like, come on, it's a very obvious target. If you were gonna run away, you should do it like very obviously undercover. But I'm guessing this old guy is like a samurai master.
Brigands, you're about to learn a lesson. Count to 10, then climb out that window. Run. Gentlemen, you have made a poor choice in stopping us. Your expectations, I assure you, are not worth your efforts. Just take my purse and go. I have nothing else of value, just some rice balls and tea for my journey. I could eat.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Been some time since I killed a man. I wonder if I still remember how.
Uh-oh.
Those pretty feet sure run fast. But not fast enough. You're lucky I'm not a man. The other shoe, princess.
Oh, God damn it. You took the shoes? Come on, man. That's just disrespectful, I feel like. Why would you take someone's shoes? Come on, man. I mean, I kind of understand in these times, but like, I know that if I was stealing from someone, if I was a brigand, you know, I would probably also take them, but like, come on, man. It's snowing. Don't take the lady's shoes, bro.
Fine.
My friend, might you spare a ride to Kyoto?
Not Kyoto. Mionoseki, on the coast. It's important I be there by morning. I can pay.
Yep. You gotta get used to the peasant life.
He needs a weapon to kill you like you need two hands to piss. He could bite you in half while you sleep.
All of it.
Except she doesn't need two hands to piss. You know, actually, now that we're on this topic, she was on the bed healing earlier. Fucking what's his name? Taigen, right? Taigen was in the room. Did he not see the chest, like, you know, bandaged? Maybe he thought that there was an injury under the bandages, I guess. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Well,
never mind.
I guess I'll just relax and wait to be ambushed. Or maybe we'll get lucky and tomorrow we meet Heiji Shindo for tea. Only there won't be any tea. There'll be an army of soldiers to cut you into tiny slices, none of which can duel me.
If you prefer, I can kill you now. I can beat you with any weapon you choose. A spear. A rock.
Really? They're gonna fight with chopsticks? Come on, man. Really?
The bad men will find you.
You know, the village kids used to scare each other with stories about you. The hut at the end of the woods where the monster boy lived with his whore mother.
Yep. You open the door and you let the monsters in or out.
We dared each other to touch the door until one day it was gone.
You let them see you? Men will come, men will always come.
Then you were a dog.
Indeed,
on
men
our
will
streets,
always come.
living on gutter scraps.
Well, time for a change in,
I'll get my needle and
Yep.
thread.
Yep. But that's, you know, I would say like, oh, it's great that he's around, so we can have like some doctor, I guess, in the party. But like, that's kind of what it feels like now, right? That he's only there because he knows how to cook. He seems to be like almost like a doctor, right? He's just there because he has a lot of skills. But why is he there? No one knows. Because he doesn't have a reason. He's just there because we need someone to constantly help and heal and feed the main character. That's what I don't like. If he had some sort of like reasoning, like legitimate reasoning to be on this journey with Mizu, then I would understand. But like so far, as far as I know, he doesn't have a reason. Not really. He's just kind of there.
You know, you picked a ridiculous master, but you take good care of him.
I always dreamt of greatness. As it says, there are 4 paths through the world: the way of the farmer, the artisan, the merchant, and the warrior. Each of these can lead to greatness. I never even cared which path, so long as I found mine. I mean, I thought I'd at least reach noodle greatness. But now, I've actually seen what greatness looks like. And I know I can't touch greatness any more than I can swallow the sun. But I can help. I can help greatness.
Well, that's kind of wise, I guess. You will never be great if you think you are great. If you think you are great, you are not great.
Oh no, we're not going in that death trap.
Hey, Shindo is this way? Then this way.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I'm the only one who gets to kill him. So if he's walking in to meet certain death, I'll be there to keep him in death from getting too friendly. Got it?
Hold.
You talk?
That's what I was saying. Yep. Oh. They're actually gonna have tea.
Huh. I was just in the mood for tea.
It's still a trap.
We're nowhere near. You took us further than when we started.
Yeah, then you better start walking.
After we paid him.
It's called taking someone for a ride.
You had that all along? You knew we'd end up like this? And I'd give up?
Child, who taught you to paint, to read, to wash, to dance? I know you. You're like an orchid, lovely and singular, but suited for neither frost nor fry.
Don't think it's that
I
simple.
can still find Taigen.
You took a gamble on Taigen and lost. Now we have to secure the next best available outcome, and that is in Edo, married to the shogun's son. I wouldn't have brought your father the match if I didn't think it was the best thing for you.
You brought in the shogun's man.
This is the world. It grants women a fixed number of paths: proper wife or improper whore. Don't be shocked. You're not a child anymore. You have to see things as they are. Yes, I picked a path for you.
You sold me to a rich man's son. How's that any different than being a whore?
In a tavern like that right now are purveyors and flesh traders traveling village to village for girls to buy. And girls are bought, sold by their own families. Ask them if it's different.
You never believed in me.
Akemi! Akemi!
This is why you have to have a plan.
For the open road. So soft, like fresh tofu.
Akemi! What is this?
You old goat, stop following me. You can't afford me. My fans follow me everywhere. I just left Shimabara's most exclusive brothel to find employment somewhere worthy of my talents as a courtesan.
You'd fetch an astronomical price. I've been a purveyor all my life. Plenty of girls pretend to be a princess. You really could be one.
My koto playing once brought an entire room of samurai to orgasm. Didn't have to lift my hem.
That's enough. Akemi, come with me.
Take your shriveled old dick and go cry for some other girl. This one's in
God
Goro's
damn
care
it.
now.
God damn.
I hear there's a fine parlor in Miyonoseki.
Oh, miss, you are in luck. You need someone to negotiate for you. Get you the best price. Goro knows everyone. You take my horse, please. Have to keep those feet supple.
She's already working. Oh my god, she's already working them. I mean, you do what you gotta do, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do. Of course, you know, it can be kind of a double-edged sword here, because on one hand, I would say what she's doing is, you know, smart. But on the other hand, this is a time when men would probably just take her without, you know, without asking any questions, right? So, like, I would imagine, like, you could, like, if you're a smart and educated woman like she is, she could probably do this type of thing in terms of like just manipulate people and, like, you know, have the simps do things for her, you know, as long as she knows what she's doing. But you need to have some defense, right? Because as I said, this is a time when some brigands might just take you by force, right? So it's kind of, you need to have some backup.
You were meant to be alone. Fair. You expected an attack. I am unarmed, but for a small knife to cut bean cake.
We have our swords.
Maybe I have 500 archers hidden in the cliffs around us.
True, true.
You are Heiji Shindo. You trade in flesh, opium, chiefly guns. Middlemen to illegal traders from the West.
You have been looking for me.
For a man you are connected with.
I am connected with many men.
The white man.
Oh my god.
There are no white men
White men. Goddamn white men.
in Japan.
They are the devils of the world. The goddamn white men.
That's the law. No one would break the law. Abijah Fowler.
The who?
Abijah Fowler.
Oh, whoa. Let me just, okay. Name written down.
He was one of the 3 white men who were in Japan when I was born.
Okay, 3 white
I'll
men.
kill
I
all
thought there
3 of
was, okay, there's 3 of them.
4 white men when you were born.
Oh,
There are 3 now.
wait,
Business
there
is
were 4.
important.
You can't muster the appearance of concern for your host?
I look your way and don't even see you.
You mean to kill my partner? I am bidden to prevent that. I sent the 4 fangs.
I killed the 4 fangs.
That proves you formidable. Uncommonly. Now I can keep hiring more and more expensive cutthroats, and you can keep killing them, which will cost us money and you time. This benefits no one. But you're lucky. I am wise, experienced. I know some problems you simply can't kill.
An offer.
A very pretty one. 50,000 ryo. And we appoint you the new lord of the Sendai Han, rich in lumber, sake, and silk. The current lord is a debauch. The shogun...
I mean, okay, if he actually was experienced and wise, he would realize that, this will not work. No offense. You would try to figure out why this blue-eyed samurai wants to kill your partners. And you would realize, oh, it's like a revenge thing, or it's like a, you know, maybe she's an assassin, who knows, right? The point is that if you were actually experienced and wise, these things would not work. I mean, you can try, but like, I feel like it would be kind of an insult, almost. Or maybe his plan is to offer this to her. If she says no, then offer it to the other guy, right? And say, hey, okay, I'll offer you the same deal if you kill her. Huh?
Lord Mizu of Sendai. Why not?
In return, you would have to offer an assurance you will let go of all ill intention toward me. And Fowler, your right thumb. I take it with me as a promise that you will never grasp a sword against us again.
Your knife cuts more than bean cake.
Ew.
What do you think they're doing?
The real question is, what does he think is going to happen? Or what's the plan for when the person you're offering the deal to says no? what's the plan then? Those 500 hidden archers might come in handy.
I refuse. I have no interest in money or power. I have no interest in being happy, only satisfied. This you expected.
Did I?
Of course, he has to have some sort of backup here. 100%. For one, there's no way they would come to some remote location like this. Secondly, there's no way someone experienced and wise in doing business would ever bring all the money right there. Literally, there's no fucking way.
A man for whom commerce is art. This you planned for, with an attack. Or a second offer, perhaps not so pretty.
If I may, how do you intend to reach Fowler in his island castle?
Through the front door.
Really, he would.
He won't. As a white man, Fowler is tolerated only so long as he remains unseen. Fowler's castle is impenetrable. To reach him, you'd have to cross violent waters. 8 levels to reach his chamber at the top, each with a signature defense. Oh, and there is no door. The defenses are absolute. Unless someone were to help you. You want to kill Fowler, I want my partnership with him ended. I can get you inside the castle.
How?
A sake barrel. You want him to get in that?
The ride will be long and horrible. But upon my return to the castle, having failed to negotiate with you, the 10 casks of sake I purchased along the way will be set in the kitchen stores.
You're not actually considering getting in that.
Any path that leads me to Fowler is a good one.
That fever must have cooked your brain. That's not a cask, it's a coffin. He probably has a room full of barrels, stuffed with dead, shriveled, stupid enemies.
This is a difficult question, though. A difficult choice. Because, on one hand, it's so obviously a trap, but on the other hand, you can always kind of trust a businessman to be selfish. And if he wants his partnership to be ended, like, you can kind of almost trust in that, right? Like, you can trust a selfish person to be selfish.
I have questions.
You must.
How do I trust you don't leave me in there to die?
You weigh the inane complexity of that plan against the simpler ambush you expected.
Why do you want Fowler dead when he makes you so rich you can bribe me with 50,000 ryo?
20 years of that face. That stink. I hate him.
But you have to think, what would happen if she fails? And an investigation happens. How did she get into the castle? She must have snuck in somehow, but how? Well, what entered the castle in a certain amount of time? In the last, in the last week. Oh, only a couple of people and their goods entered the castle in the last week. One of the people who came back, was the guy who we sent to deal with the blue-eyed samurai, who now somehow infiltrated. In other words, this is a massive risk. In other words, if she fails, he's fucked.
Why does the sake smell bad?
He wants to die in a fancy barrel.
Ah, that's the cheap sake we serve to the prostitutes. If you'd like, I have a cask of my preferred sake. It's very dry. I can guarantee your life within a blade's length of Abijah Fowler's neck. Our business ends there. I wish you luck in your escape. Get in the barrel.
What happens if I refuse?
You can't. I told you the truth about our situation, except on one point. I'm not here alone. On the cliff surrounding this vale are 500 of my best archers. My small joke earlier was no joke. If you refuse to step in the cask, I drop this ribbon, which is the signal for my archers to blot the sun with their arrows, and you die where you stand. And Fowler lives, knowing him probably forever. Now get in.
No, you can't get in there. There aren't any archers.
Shut up! You have no choice. Get in. Get in or die now!
Okay.
For a minute, I thought you believed him. There aren't
There
any
are.
angels.
There are.
Bed with the devil.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm sorry, but no businessman worth their salt would ever come without an insurance policy.
Huh. He wasn't lying.
No shit, Sherlock.
They're reloading. Count!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Count is totally off, dude.
Bad sign.
Reloading. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4.
I don't think he's gonna kill him. Oh. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. No way in hell.
5, 6, 7, 8.
We'll never make it. We're trapped. 2, 3.
Stop counting seconds till we die. Hold me over your head and run. No reason for us both to die.
Rango.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that the arrows like fly in there. I feel like they would be kind of safe in this like narrow valley, I guess. Unless archers are literally standing on top of there, shooting down, like straight down. I don't feel like the arrows would be able to fly in like they do.
This guy! Some greatness in you after all. Your shielding. That was...
Your timing. You're deeply...
God damn, stop.
The broken
Enough.
blade fits
Enough
well
of
in your
this.
hand.
Well, it's yours. You won it. You were never getting in that barrel.
Men like him like to talk so much they eventually tell you how to destroy them.
He told you how to get into the castle. How? What was it? The flower?
The cheap sake.
The prostitutes! You know, it's a shame our duel's set for tomorrow. I'd have to kill you before you can get your revenge.
Smart. Smart.
A demon. Eyes empty. Eyes like yours. Nothing can stop him. He'll come.
Your skill as a swordsman merits an opponent with full strength and focus. I will be able to supply you with both after I've fulfilled my task. On the second day of autumn, I will meet you at the appointed shrine, and you shall have the duel you deserve. As a surety, please accept this blade, which so well suits your hand.
Told you. He's still alive.
I only know his name. Mizu. But someone knows more. He will tell us everything.
Well, he's fucked. Wait, it's over? Ah, fuck, bro. These are like hour-long episodes, or 45 minutes, whatever. But still, how are they going so quickly? Episode 3, we met with Shindo, I guess. I'm not gonna talk too long about this, but you know, part of me was like thinking that this might actually happen, like this plan of getting in with you know, climbing in the barrel and whatnot, right? But obviously way too risky overall. We're slowly going towards a big confrontation with this Abijah Fowler guy. But, and this is something that I've noticed, is that we are moving very slowly, which means, you know, having three more people left. Now, I can't really tell if, you know, there was like 4 targets, right? And she said that there's only 3 now. I don't know if she means that this guy, this Abijah guy, is like the first of the 4, and he's basically already dead, right? And that's why she's saying like, oh, there's only 3 left now, because he's basically already dead. He's not dead yet, but he's basically already dead. I don't know if that's what the meaning was, or that she's already killed one of them. It could be that she's killed one of them already, in which case there's only 3 left. But the fact is, we're on episode... Well, this was episode 3, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's only 8 episodes. So we're getting to episode 4 now, and we're only halfway through, and we haven't even gotten to the first target yet. So I'm guessing there's, you know, the first season will only be like killing the first guy, or like the second, I guess, out of the 4. And then there's like, you know, they set up for the next season or something like that. But we'll see. In any case, I hope you enjoyed episode 3. Very good episode as usual. And I'll see you next time.